God says, I will expose the enemy's footprints if you slow down and listen. There is a moment, a sacred space in the rush of your days, when the noise falls silent and the clamor of the world grows faint, and in that stillness, the truth begins to surface. The truth is not always loud, it is often subtle, almost imperceptible, like a whisper in the wind, or the gentle stirring of leaves in a quiet forest. Yet, if you choose to slow down, if you resist the compulsion to move faster than your spirit can follow, you will begin to notice the footprints, the signs left behind by those who seek to harm, to deceive, to mislead. These footprints may be invisible to the eye, but they are never hidden from me. I see them clearly, and I am drawing your attention to them. I am guiding you to discern them, to recognize the patterns that point to danger, to betrayal, to the unseen snares that have been laid in your path. Many do not understand that life is layered with currents, some flowing with blessing, others swirling with challenge. Yet every footprint, every trace of intention, can be read when one learns to listen, not with the ears that hear chatter, gossip, and distraction, but with the heart that is attuned to the divine rhythm. When you slow down and take the time to reflect, to pray, to meditate on my word and my voice, you gain insight into things that the hurried soul will never perceive. The enemy moves quickly, recklessly, but I move with precision and with purpose, revealing what is hidden to those willing to see. You may not yet understand the patterns in your life, the repeated disappointments, the friendships that turned cold, the opportunities that vanished at the last moment. Some of these are not mere accidents, some are the deliberate workings of forces aligned against your destiny. But fear not. I am revealing them now. I am showing you that the enemy leaves traces, not as threats, but as warnings, and when you slow down, when you step into a posture of listening, the path becomes clear. The footprints reveal themselves not to create fear, but to arm you with awareness. To give you the advantage that comes only from insight. It is easy to run past the signals, to dismiss intuition as coincidence, to ignore the quiet nudges of the spirit. Yet every time you do, you give the enemy room to operate in the shadows. When you slow down, when you allow yourself to pause and reflect, you allow me to illuminate the path, to bring clarity to confusion, and to expose the hidden schemes designed to hold you back. There is power in stillness, and there is revelation in the pause. I am calling you into that power, drawing you into the space where understanding grows, where discernment flourishes, and where my protection becomes evident. Do not be discouraged by the footprints themselves. They are not signs of impending doom, but markers of truth. They are the map that guides you to victory, the evidence that the enemy is working, but also that you are being watched over. I am watching over you. I am orchestrating circumstances, arranging events, and opening eyes to what has been unseen. What may have appeared as random setbacks or unexplained delays are often the footprints of opposition, and when you see them with clarity, you will understand the strategy, the motives, and the timing of the forces arrayed against you. Awareness is power, and knowledge is protection. every detail matters. Every whisper of doubt, every unexpected challenge, every person who appears in your life with hidden intentions leaves a trace. Some will try to manipulate, some will attempt to deceive, and some will seek to undermine your progress without you realizing it. Yet, I am revealing all these patterns to you, piece by piece. When you slow down, when you quiet your mind and open your heart, you begin to see the connections, the hidden threads that tie experiences together. You begin to recognize the footprints that were always there, the faint outlines of schemes that were meant to go unnoticed, the subtle signs of interference in your relationships, your finances, your health, and your purpose. There is an art to discernment, a skill in noticing what others overlook. I am teaching you this skill now. You have the ability to see beyond the surface, to detect motives beneath words, and to sense intentions that have not yet been voiced. The enemy is clever, but I am wiser. The enemy may plant deception, but I plant revelation. The enemy works in darkness, but I shine the light. And when you slow down and listen, you gain access to this light, to this wisdom, and to this understanding. You will no longer be surprised, confused, or misled. The footprints become obvious, the warnings unmistakable, and the path forward clear. Even when the enemy appears relentless, do not despair. Every footprint left behind is a sign of their weakness. Every trace of plotting is an opportunity for you to respond with prayer, with discernment, with courage. I am equipping you to see the invisible, to understand what is hidden, and to take action guided by my hand. When you slow down, you will see the patterns of interference, the timing of deception, and the channels through which manipulation flows. And in that seeing, there is freedom. In that awareness, there is power. In that revelation, there is peace. Do not underestimate the significance of small signals. A word said in haste, a look that lingers too long, a series of events that repeat without explanation, these are the footprints. These are the markers of the unseen. These are the signs of schemes that would otherwise succeed. But I am exposing them to you. I am unveiling them to your understanding. And I am giving you the clarity to act decisively. Slowing down does not mean weakness. It does not mean passivity. It is a posture of strength, a stance of wisdom, and a demonstration of faith. I am with you in every detail, observing what you cannot see, understanding what you do not yet comprehend, and preparing you for what is to come. The footprints are not meant to frighten you, they are meant to guide you. They are the evidence of activity, the sign of vigilance, and the proof that I am moving on your behalf. Every time you pause to reflect, to listen, and to discern, you align yourself with the strategy of heaven. You position yourself to respond not reactively, but with precision. With insight, and with authority. Life is filled with distractions, with constant noise, with urgent demands that press upon your time and energy. Yet in the midst of this, I am calling you to slow down, to retreat into the sacred rhythm of my presence, to listen for the whispers of truth, and to watch for the footprints that reveal the enemy's activity. I am guiding you through every detail, illuminating every shadow, and providing clarity where confusion seeks to linger. You do not walk blindly. You do not move without protection. You do not face opposition without my guidance. The enemy may plan, may strategize, and may attempt to advance, but their footprints betray them. They cannot hide from me. And neither should you. When you take time to slow down, to observe, and to listen, you gain the ability to interpret these footprints, to anticipate moves before they occur, and to respond in a manner that safeguards your life, your purpose, and your destiny. Awareness is your shield. Discernment is your weapon. Faith is your armor, even when it feels overwhelming, even when the pace of life tempts you to hurry past the signals. Remember that I am revealing all things to those who pause, who pay attention, and who listen. Every setback, every disappointment, every hidden intention has a purpose in your understanding. Every footprint leads you closer to awareness, closer to victory, closer to the full manifestation of the plans I have for you. You are not alone in navigating these unseen forces. My eyes are upon you. My spirit is guiding you. My hand is protecting you. Slowing down is not just an act of patience, it is an act of spiritual vigilance. It is a declaration that you will not be deceived, that you will not be manipulated, that you will not walk into traps laid by those who do not wish you well. Every footprint you notice, every pattern you discern, is a gift of insight. It is a tool given to you to navigate life with wisdom and authority. It is evidence that you are under my care, that you are being guided, and that you are never alone. The enemy's footprints are faint. Yes, but they are never invisible. They appear in the small inconsistencies, the subtle manipulations, the repeated circumstances that seek to distract or harm you. But I am revealing them. I am exposing them. And when you slow down and listen, you gain the awareness to move safely, to act wisely, and to protect yourself and those you love. This is a call to vigilance, to awareness, and to active participation in the unfolding of your destiny. Your life is a tapestry woven with intention, purpose, and divine guidance. The enemy attempts to unravel threads, to distort patterns, and to introduce chaos. Yet each footprint they leave behind is a marker, a signpost, a clue to their strategy. When you slow down, you begin to read the map of opposition, the chart of hidden intentions, and the signals that guide you to safety and victory. Your discernment becomes sharper. Your understanding becomes deeper. Your faith becomes stronger. I am revealing not only the footprints but also the heart behind them. You will come to understand motives, intentions, and patterns of behavior that were previously hidden. You will recognize who speaks truth and who deceives. You will see who seeks to harm and who is genuinely aligned with your purpose. This awareness is not for pride or judgment, it is for wisdom, for safety, for the fulfillment of my plans in your life. As you continue to slow down and listen, remember this: the footprints you discover are not signs of defeat, but markers of triumph waiting to be claimed. Every trace left by the enemy is a reminder that you are under my protection, that your path is being guided, and that nothing hidden can remain concealed from the light of my spirit. The enemy may attempt to intimidate, mislead, or frustrate you, but their plans will never prevail against the one who walks in awareness, discernment, and faith. Do not allow fear or haste to blind you. Every moment spent in stillness, every pause to reflect and seek my guidance, strengthens you. It aligns your steps with my will and brings clarity where confusion seeks to dwell. The footprints will continue to appear, yes, but now you will see them with eyes of understanding, interpret them with wisdom, and act upon them with authority. You are no longer vulnerable to deception, you are prepared, equipped, and fortified. Know this: I have already exposed what is hidden. I have already revealed the schemes meant to entangle you. The enemy's plans will collapse before the steadfastness of your faith and the sharpness of your discernment. Every trap will become an opportunity, every setback a lesson, every shadow a stage for my light to shine. Your journey is not without challenge, but it is never without purpose, and it is always under my sovereign guidance. Walk forward with confidence. Listen deeply. Observe carefully. Trust fully. The footprints are there, but so am I, illuminating every path, revealing every strategy, and ensuring that no harm will ultimately succeed against you. The enemy may move, but their movements are now visible to you. Their steps are no longer secret. Their intentions are no longer hidden. And as you continue to slow down and listen, victory becomes not just possible, but inevitable. I am with you. I am guiding you. I am protecting you. The enemy's footprints will no longer lead you astray, for I have given you eyes to see, ears to hear, and a heart anchored in my truth. Walk boldly, live wisely, and know that the forces aligned against you will fail, for I am exposing all things to the one who pauses, listens, and trusts. Your life is watched, your path is guarded, your destiny is secure. Fear not the footsteps behind you or the shadows that seek to confuse you. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your heart open. Keep listening. For in the stillness, in the attentiveness, in the faith that does not waver, the enemy's schemes are revealed, their plans undone, and your victory assured.